Hey friends, good evening. I'm sitting here with my cup of tea, winding down from the day, and I just wanted to invite you into this quiet space for a moment. This time together is about slowing down at the end of the day and talking about real life, faith, family, parenting, and how Jesus shows up in our everyday moments. Lived a little life. I've learned a few lessons. I made my share of mistakes and seen God's faithfulness show up in ways both big and small. So, whether you've had a long day, a good day, or one you're just ready to put behind you, this is a place to exhale, reflect, and reset. I'm really glad you're here tonight. So, tonight, I want to share a little bit about why this space even exists and what I hope it becomes for anyone who joins me, live or on the replay. We live in a world that moves fast. Our days are full: work, family, responsibilities, expectations, and by the time evening comes, many of us are tired, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually too. I've learned that evenings matter more than we realize. How we end our day often shapes how we even enter into the next one. If we end the day rushed, overwhelmed, or replaying everything we didn't get done, we carry that weight straight into tomorrow. But when we end the day intentional, with intent, even if for just a few quiet minutes, it changes something inside of us all. For many of us, the evening is the only time we finally stop. The house gets quiet, the phone slows down, the expectations ease just a little bit. And I believe that's often when God is gently inviting us to sit, not strive, to listen, not fix, to rest, not replay. So, evening tea and truth is about creating a pause, not a performance, not a lesson where someone is telling you what you're doing wrong, but a moment to breathe, reflect, and invite God into the everyday parts of our lives. I found that when I slow down in the evenings, even briefly, I'm better able to show up on the next day with patience, clarity, and grace. Not because everything is perfect, but because I've made room to breathe. That's what I hope this space will become for you. Not a lesson you have to remember, not a message you have to apply perfectly, but a moment where you feel grounded, seen, and reminded that God is near. The Bible reminds us in Psalms 46 to be still and know. And I don't think that's always easy for us. Stillness doesn't come naturally. We're used to fixing, pushing, striving, and holding everything together. But faith isn't built on big moments alone, it's built on small ones too, quiet ones, moments like this. At the end of the day, when we finally stop. So if all you do tonight is to just sit here for a few minutes, listen quietly, and let your shoulders relax, that's enough. That too is faith. This space is about faith lived out in real life, in our families, in our parenting, in the ways we speak to our children, in the ways we respond when we're tired and frustrated, in the ways we choose grace, both for others and for ourselves. We're going to talk about biblical practices, not rules to follow, but ways to live intentionally. We'll talk about the fruits of the Spirit, not as something we memorize, but something we practice, one ordinary day at a time. So tonight, my encouragement is simple. Before you go to bed, take one quiet moment. Sit, breathe, and ask yourself, where did I see God today? And where do I want to invite Him in tomorrow? As we get ready to close tonight, I just want to say thank you for spending these few moments with me. My hope is that you leave this space feeling a little lighter, a little more encouraged, and reminded that faith is lived out in the small everyday moments. Everywhere you are tonight, wherever you are tonight, at home, with your family, or watching the replay, may you rest in grace, walk in peace, and stay planted where God has you. Take a deep breath. Hold on to what matters. And we'll talk again soon. Thank you, my friends. Have